For more than 14 years, I used and sold drugs to the point where I ended up in prison for more than 8 years. 1 year out of prison, I ended up doing it all over again, to the point where my wife wanted to commit suicide. If only things couldn't even get worse then, I drugged myself to a point where I was facing a 20-year sentence because of a fraud. Shortly thereafter, when I started visiting church, this was in September, and the campaign came around. And I saw that as an opportunity for me to give my all. It was either that or I would spend 20 years in prison. So I had nothing to lose. I was able to get a job, and through my work, whatever I collected, that's what I went to put on the altar. So what was supposed to be my third strike that would have sent me straight to prison for 20 years ended up being a misdemeanor, and I was set free. All I had to do was repay whatever I needed to repay. Well, after that, I did several campaigns. I was able to conquer vehicles, a home. Most importantly, I was delivered from all the drugs, addiction. I got married. My relationship with my wife got stronger, even to a point where I conquered a business, something that I never thought I would ever have. I had a dream of owning my own business. Through a campaign, the opportunity to own one, my own landscaping business. Although I had my business, it was slow. It was something that didn't glorify God. And in this last campaign, I saw an opportunity to actually ask God for something more. My wife and I decided to go ahead and give everything that came in. Even though our business was slow, we didn't have much money, everything we had, all our profits, and put it in the altar. Actually, we put our life in the altar. I knew I had given my all as far as the profits of the business. And in one meeting, my wife was touched to give her wedding ring, in addition already to what we had given. So she stood up and grabbed the envelope to put the wedding ring. And not only was I hurt, but I became angry, because to me, you know, that was us. That meant a lot to us. I realized that that's what God was asking us for. So the day that she was going to give the envelope, I pulled her to the side. I'm like, so what are you doing? You can't do this alone. You know, so I slipped off my ring, as much as it hurt, because it hurt. Man, did it hurt. And we put it in the envelope and turned it into the altar. Ever since, our life has changed. I have more employees than before. We have new vehicles now for the business, bigger trucks. Before we had smaller trucks, we also traded in. We also have 4 websites now, which were given to me actually from somebody I don't even know. He called me one day, he said, I have some websites, they have a lot of leads. Do you want to take them over? And now I have them. And those websites have been producing the most gross revenue for my company. One is for sod. One is for lawn care, which just does yards. One is landscaping in its entirety and hardscaping. And the other one has to do with trees, tree trimming, tree pruning, and cutting. Now these websites are the main source of our customer. They offer us so many leads, 10 to 15 new customers in a week. More than triple of the customers that we had before. I have no regrets of what I did that day. And I sometimes ask myself, what would have happened if I didn't? Where would I be today? Would I still be in the same situation where I was? Wondering when that phone was gonna ring? Or would I be where I'm at today?